What's up, Retro Gamer Nation? Retro Gamer Gen X back again with basically an update video today. I just want to kind of give you guys an update about the channel, myself, and talk about a few other things video game related and maybe not so much video game related. So let's go ahead and start here. Just wanted to tell you guys about a channel update. So since I started my channel, I've been doing really 2 videos per week for over a year now. And I'm getting to the point where production is starting to take a lot of time to do, like those history videos and the look at videos and things like that. Now, obviously, the gameplay videos, they don't take very long to edit, and videos like this as well don't take very long to produce. But I just want to make my production value just a little bit better, so I want to spend a little bit more time, behind the scenes, editing and doing production of these videos and kind of making them look a little bit better for you guys. So I'm probably going to start just doing 1 video per week. Now, that's not saying I'm only going to do 1 video per week, because if I do find some spare time, maybe I'll do a little bit more. But that kind of leads me into the next point I wanted to talk about here, guys, and that was my health. Now, obviously, you guys see I don't have that wrist brace on right now, but I am still in it, and I actually had an MRI finally after like months of going through this pain in my wrist. And I do have a tear in one of my tendons, and I go back to the doctor next week to find out what's going to happen with that. Whether it's going to be more physical therapy, whether it's going to be surgery, or what's going to happen. And what kind of sucks about this, guys, is I got a lot of projects kind of just cooking on the back burner here. So I have the Atari 5200 I want to do the AV mod for. I also have the Atari 600 XL computer I want to do the AV mod for, because that only has RF out. Also kind of wanted to do one of my Pong consoles and do the AV mod on that as well. But really, guys, with this wrist, I just don't have the dexterity to be able to do all that small detail work right now. It's not like it's painful or anything. I just don't have the strength, and I'm real shaky. And when you're trying to solder things and do things like that, it makes it really tough. I also have a PlayStation 1 that I'm looking to mod for a friend of mine. Yeah, Mikey, I got you on the back burner still too, along with another friend of mine that I still have his Atari 2600 waiting to do the AV mod on that. Rick, I'll get that to you as soon as I can. I know it's been months since, actually more than months since we had talked about getting that Atari to you as well. I do apologize for that, but that will be coming, guys. Unfortunately, I got to deal with this wrist situation. I don't like wearing the brace while I'm on camera, but yeah, it sucks. So basically, if you look at my wrist and my crooked pinky here, you gotta love that. That's not the problem though. But right along here, there's a tendon that goes right along the edge of your wrist here. And that is what's torn, is in here somewhere. There was actually a name for it. It's like tri something cartilage tendon something tear, medical terms. I forgot what it was, but that's basically what it is. And I'm really beginning to think that as many months as it's been, I've already been through physical therapy, so it's probably going to end up having to have surgery on it, which I am not looking forward to. As you guys, if my longtime subscribers, you guys know last year I went through a few surgeries for other health reasons, and I'm just really sick of doctors and surgeries and stuff like that. So if I can avoid surgery, I definitely will try that. I'll do as much PT as they want me to do. It's not like I don't sit here and do the exercises they gave me and things. But it has strengthened up my wrist a little bit, but it's just really weak, guys. Really weak, real shaky. It's just kind of crazy. So that kind of brings me to that as well. Just letting you guys know I have all these projects on the back burner. There's also a Game Boy. If you guys look at my... when I picked up my collection and I was unboxing everything, I unboxed that original DMG, original Game Boy. And it had like battery corrosion all on the case, and it was eaten through. The buttons were eaten, the case was eaten, the screen didn't work. But the actual Game Boy itself actually powers on and plays. It just, you can't really see it. They're just lines on the screen because it needs a new screen. It needs a new case. So that's another project that will be coming up. And I know a few of you guys have been waiting for that for quite a while. But yeah, unfortunately right now, guys, it's kind of hard for me to do any kind of small detail soldering work, that kind of thing. So also, I have some buddies of mine that are family members and buddies that I'm supposed to be working on their cars, and because on the side I do some car mechanic work too, and just really can't do that kind of thing right now with a messed up wrist. So that brings me to the next thing here. So I kind of wanted to bring up the Atari XEGS system. So if you guys don't know what that is, here's a picture of one right there. Now I have one in my collection. I've also done a look at video for it. So if you guys haven't seen that, go ahead and click that link above to see the look at for this video game system. But my question is to you guys, the guys that do know about this video game system, because a lot of people don't even know this thing existed. What do you guys consider this system as being? Is it a second generation system, seeing that it was a revised 5200? It's really just an Atari 8-bit computer, consoleized is what it is. Kind of just like the where is it? The 5200 right there. But it's been revised, and you can add peripherals onto it. You got a keyboard, you can put disk drives, printers, so you can actually use it as a real computer as well. But since the technology is so old, would it be considered second gen? Or because it was released in '87 alongside of like the NES and the Sega Master System and all that, would it be considered a third generation console? Or should we even be considering it as a console at all? Should it just be considered as a computer? I don't know. Now, it was marketed as a console that could be turned into a computer, but it really wasn't a computer when it came from Atari, per se. So, I don't know, guys. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. I kind of want to know what people think about that system, because in my eyes, I see it as a third generation system because of the day it was released, back in 1987, to kind of compete with the Nintendo and the Sega Master System. But I don't know, because the technology is so old in it, it's really a second gen system. There's a few websites that conflict with each other. Some say it's a second gen system, some say it's a third gen system. So I kind of want to get your guys' thoughts and opinions of what you guys think the Atari XEGS actually is. So go ahead and drop those comments down there, guys. All right, and last thing I want to bring up here is my man Pee Wee Herman. Oh my God, he died. I remember watching Pee Wee's Playhouse way back in the 80s and stuff like that, and watching the movies. So I got to give, some big props to Paul Rubens. He passed away this week. So Pee Wee is now dead, unfortunately. So there's not going to be any more movies or shows of Pee Wee. Let me know down in the comments too, guys, your thoughts and memories about Pee Wee Herman. He was actually kind of a big part of my childhood growing up, just kind of watching him and geeking out with what he was doing. Because the man wasn't scared to be like the first, I would almost say like Sheldon Cooper, from The Big Bang Theory, just kind of that big nerd that everybody just loved. He made being a nerd cool, really is what he did. So yeah, definitely drop down in the comments, but I got to give him, a big rest in peace, and thanks for doing what he did, and all the movies and TV shows and all the great memories that I had from being a kid. So, also another thing that I wanted to bring up is that I will be starting, some look at videos that aren't consoles that I own. I basically went through my console collection of everything that I own with all my look-ats. Now I still have some computers and handhelds that I need to do, and tabletops and stuff like that I would like to do a look-ats for. But that being said, consoles, I've gone through all my consoles now, guys. I've actually done every one of them. So starting with my next look-at video, which I'm not going to mention what it's about because I don't want to ruin the surprise. But let's just say we're going to go, my last look at was the Xbox. So we're going to go back in the time and start doing some older, real retro video game consoles. So keep a lookout for that. Now, obviously, since I don't own the consoles, the 360 tour will just be like a slideshow showing the front, the back, the side, that kind of stuff, where the ports are and all that. And obviously it would have to be emulation because I don't own the system. Now I'm kind of against doing the emulation thing. That's why on my systems here I have the video capture card, and I capture the actual video coming from the systems to do like gameplay and those look at videos. But hey, you know, if I don't own the system, we got to do emulation. But anyway, another thing here is the PS3. As you guys can see in the background, I got Gran Turismo 5 playing. That has been where a lot of my time has gone lately since my wrist is all messed up. I haven't been able to do any projects, so I've been playing a lot of the PS3. If you guys haven't seen that, there's a link to the big pickup here I got for the PS3. Just a ton of games, so I've been actually playing a lot of PS3 lately, kind of going back to those days, and really not doing a lot of the real retro systems. But I've been having fun, so that's kind of what I've been up to, guys. I just kind of wanted to give you an update video, let you know what I've been up to. Please comment below with everything that I kind of want you guys' opinions about. I kind of went on like that XGS, Paul Rubens, Pee Wee Herman, and also about the look at videos. But I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. I'm going to go turn the air conditioner back on because it's getting to be like 100 degrees in here. I got it off for the video. But anyway, guys, I just wanted to say a big thanks to all my subscribers and my viewers out there. If you guys haven't subscribed and you like the content, click that subscribe button and click that like button as well. Don't forget to hit that bell to get notifications every time I do drop new content. And within the next week or so, guys, I'll have my next look at video coming up from a system that I don't own. That's from way back in the past. So keep an eye out for that, guys. All right, I'm out of here. Y'all have a great one. Peace out, y'all.
Game over, man. It's game over.